And it's a reminder to us that in this uncertainty and in this unknown that we face, the question comes to us just like it came to Peter and Jesus in this story. What is going to be your response to it? Are you going to step into the plan and the purpose that God has? Or are you going to step back and look for self-comfort and self-preservation? Because even as we try and be wise, and even as we try and do our part to help curb the spread of this disease, we're not called to look out for ourselves. We're called to look out for others. And so as we do this as a church, we ask that you would do the same. Don't lose sight of what your purpose and your plan is from God. That He has put a purpose and a plan on your life, that it is never changing and it goes on forever. As the writer in Hebrews said there, that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. That we can have a confidence and assurance of who He is. And so in that, what is our response? That I believe that God has called us to step into His plan and His purpose. That this hasn't caught Him off guard, that He's not surprised by it as much as we may be surprised and feel like we're scrambling. God has a plan and a purpose. And so His call to us as a church is to step into that plan and that purpose. As Hebrews says, show brotherly love, show hospitality. Remember those that are in prison and struggling, those that are suffering pain. Remember them, reach out to them. Honor your family, your marriage. Live with a faith that goes beyond your current situation. Because I think that as I look at this account in John, I can really relate to Peter in the fear and the unknown and just trying to survive. And I'm sure for a lot of you, maybe that's felt like what this week was, that it was just survival, especially having kids home from school. Feels like we just survived, maybe. But God has a plan and a purpose that's bigger than just survival. And He wants to use this time and this moment for His plans and His purposes to be fulfilled. And so I encourage you this week, as Pastor Bob did, to take advantage of this time that we have. I don't know how many times in my life I've used the excuse of not spending time in God's Word and praying because I was too busy. Well, guess what? Now we're not. Now we can step into that and we can grab hold of that. And so I encourage you this week, look for God's plan and His purpose for you. That He has put you exactly where He wants you, with the neighbors around you, with your coworkers, with the people that you still interact with the things that are still going on, the people that God puts on your heart. He did it for a reason. Reach out to people this week. Be God's church beyond this building to love our city and to show our faith in a God that never changes.